Hey, this is Audra from AudraAnikaJames.com, and today I want to talk to you a little bit about Twitter and how I grew my Twitter following and how I get leads from Twitter. So, to give you a very quick little background, when you're in the home-based business, whether you're in affiliate marketing or network marketing, you want to get as many followers or friends as you can, whatever that social media calls it. So you get friends on Facebook, or you can also get followers. You get followers on Twitter, Pinterest, and what have you, right? So the best thing to do is actually to pick one of your favorite social media platforms. Okay. And I started on Twitter because I happened to get some free training, which, by the way, I have posted on my blog the exact training that I used in order to grow this account. So free training, check it out at ordraanikajames.com. And basically I started out with 20 Twitter followers, and they were all like friends and family because I wasn't using Twitter for business. But now I am, and as you can see here, I have over 10,000 Twitter followers, almost 11,000. So this is awesome. And I wanted to point out some big things that I did so that you could grow your Twitter following too. Now, let me just really quickly say that one of the reasons why I like Twitter so much is because Twitter is easy to use, it's fast, and it's very quick for me. As someone who has a full-time job with a long commute and a family, and I'm working this business part-time, doing things quickly and easy and in short bursts really it means a lot to me, right? And so I'm trying to get the best bang for the buck for the little time that I have. And Twitter definitely lends itself to that. So here's the deal. One of the things is, and I talk about this all the time, but you talk about branding, but your branding has to be on your Twitter account. So you put down, who you are, you put down your banners, your pictures. As you can see, it's exactly the same as my blog. Okay, and so you want all of that to be congruent and you want it to look good. Okay, now the next thing you want to do is you want to start following people. And the thing about Twitter is that it's got this reciprocity going, reciprocity going, okay? And basically what that means is that if you follow people, people tend to follow you back. And so the big piece is that you follow folks who you might think are in your target market, and they'll follow back. The other big piece is that you post content that they may like. So you want to post content that people are actually responding to. Okay, and so you'll get people who like, and not everything is going to be necessarily liked here, but liked or retweeted. Okay, and so if you scroll down, you'll see that people are liking some of my tweets, and maybe even retweeting them. And so you want people to do that, because when they like and retweet your stuff, then you go out to a broader audience, and then that brings more people into you. Okay, and so what I use is a product called ManageFlitter. And you do pay a small fee for this. There is a free version of this, but I pay the small fee because it's so easier to use. And I can use this on my phone. I can use this on the computer. And I'm right now in something called power mode, which is a way for me to actually do what I'm about to do. And so I choose people to follow their followers. Okay, so Eric Worre is a network marketing genius. He's at the top of the industry. Everyone knows him. And so if you're following Eric Worre, that means that you must be in the home-based business or in network marketing, or, well, network marketing is home-based business. But my point is that you follow him because you want to learn from him, right? And so those are some of the folks in my target market. And so I want to show you some of the data and some of the things that I do in order to search for his stuff. And so let me just show you a little bit. I'm following him, and I want to follow active people who have a profile image. I want to know who you are. I have a profile image, so if you have a profile image, I want to get to know you. That's the reason why I'm following you, to get to know, like, and trust you, right? Just like people are following me to get to know, like, and trust me. I want um, I want them to be not verified. Not verified means they don't have that blue check mark, because I'm not interested in necessarily following a whole bunch of famous folk. Now, there are people who are famous that I do follow, but this is not the point of this exercise. I want to follow people who speak in my language, which is why I choose English, because that's what I speak. And I want the profiles to be unprotected, because then you need permission to follow somebody, and I'm Don't want to do that. And then I want to follow people who I've never followed before. And ManageFlitter keeps track of that. So those are the people who I want to follow. And so what I go ahead and do is I literally click on the links. I click on here, I click on the folks. I don't even think about it, okay? I do not think about who I'm following. I just go ahead and follow. And so as you can see, you can very quickly just keep going in power mode, and you can follow a bunch of people at the same time. Now, I'm not going to go through all of the people that I follow, but I just want you to say, I would just want to say a couple of things. Number one, you have a limit. You can only follow 1,000 people a day, and you don't want to go but super, super fast. I mean, you can go fast, but Twitter doesn't like thinking that you're a bot, okay? So what I do is I usually follow about, 100 people, and then I take a short break, and then I follow another 100 people and take a short break, and then do 1,000. And then as you can see, because I'm in power mode, I just want to show you, if I go to manage power mode, I have a bunch of people that I created filters for, okay? I'm going to fill this up a whole lot more, but my point is that I go to these people, so I don't want everybody who follow Eric War. I want some people who do Danny Johnson, or maybe a particular network marketing company like Market America or It Works or something. And Cedric Harris, Tracy Walker, Gloria Mayfield Banks, these are all people in the network marketing industry. Ray Higdon, who's my personal coach. And then David Wood isn't in network marketing, but he's someone in the online marketing space. And so they, some of those folks would be in my target market too. Now, so you want to follow 1,000 people a day, and with reciprocity, people will follow you. Then what you want to do is you want to unfollow people as well. And so I'm going to go here, and then there's all sorts of ways that you can unfollow people. People who aren't following you back, no profile image, they're not English, or they're inactive. Okay, and so what I'm going to do is I'm going to scroll down, because so these people aren't following me, and so I'm going to just go ahead and unfollow. Okay, and you can unfollow. I believe that the link, it's about 1,000 people as well, but that's what I keep it to. Now, when you're first doing this, it's going to be hard for you to follow and unfollow as many as I do, because there are limits, and it's based upon how many followers you have. So you can't follow more people than your followers. So there's a rule to that. But when you get, and that's why you want to unfollow, because you want to make room for new people to follow, right? So when you only have 100 people who are following you, you can't follow more than, like, there's a limit to how many people that you can follow. It's like up to, I believe, I want to say 5,000, and then after that they cut you off. You can't follow anymore until the people who are following you have more than 5,000 people following you. Now, if I don't know when you're going to be watching this, Twitter changes its rules on a regular basis, but your point is that you want more followers than you're following. And what I do is I give people about 10 days or so to follow me. And after 10 days, they don't follow me, then I go ahead and unfollow. Sometimes they take a little longer than that, but it really depends. And if you're doing this on a daily basis, at first you're starting from day one, just follow people, just follow people, just follow people, just follow people, and then after 5 days you'll hit that 5,000 limit, right? And then you go back and then you unfollow people, and you may want to only unfollow maybe, say, about 500, right? And so work it so that you can get yourself, so that you have people that you've been following for 10 days, and if they haven't been following you back after 10 days, then I go ahead and unfollow. And that's just personally what I do. And then what do you do to get leads? Well, I'm not going to talk, I'll talk about this in another post, but you post really good content, and then you interact with people. You like and retweet their stuff, and you respond to messages. So you go to the DM and you respond to messages. Now, one of the things that I like to do is I like to move people and interact with them from Twitter to Facebook, because it's much easier for me to interact with them on Facebook. Now, private messaging on Facebook and on Twitter is an absolute disaster, in my opinion, if you're a network marketer, right? It's not meant for a ton of conversations all at once, and it can get kind of crazy. So Twitter, I think, is terrible for that. So I try to get people to go to Facebook and interact with them on Facebook. Now, not everybody has a Facebook account, and that's one of the reasons why you want to go to different social media sites, right? Because Twitter people aren't necessarily going to be Facebook people or YouTube people, so you want to, expand your reach out there to people who have different interests. So, yeah, there are times when I definitely chit chat with people on Twitter, but I want them to do two things. Okay. I want them to get to my blog and start subscribing and get to know me on my blog and get to see some of my videos and get to learn who I am. And then I want them to go on and get on my mailing list, right? Because that's huge. You want them to get on your mailing list. And that's how they get to know, like, and trust you. And then you want to get them to a place where you can communicate with them on a regular basis. And for me, it's just easier to do it on Facebook. And, so that's it. There's a lot more to this. If you want to know more about a little bit of the specifics and really how to get it going, um, definitely go to my blog post where I'm going to be talking a little bit more about some Twitter training, and then I will post the link to the free Twitter training that I took that got me to have this many followers and more. And one other quick thing, honestly, I haven't even been as diligent as I should have been. I'm going to be honest with you. I have not been. I was super diligent till maybe about 7,000 followers. And then after that, I kind of stopped being super diligent. And this 10,000 followers, a lot of it has been organic, which is kind of awesome. So Twitter is great for you to get leads. It's something that I use and I enjoy, and I hope that this helped you. If it did, please comment below. Go to my blog at ordraanikajames.com and check out my corresponding blog posts. Shoot me an email, chit chat with me, and if there's anything I can do to help you grow your business, that would be awesome. So I will see you soon on the next training. Bye.